everybody, Stacy Sargent with Restoration Made Simple, and I just want to do a review on one of the main pieces of equipment we use in water damage restoration, and that's air movers. So there's a lot of different air movers out there on the market, and a lot of people think every air mover is created differently, but they're not. Each of them has something that makes them different, something they were specifically designed for, or some problem that they were designed to be the solution for. So today I want to go over the Phoenix Focus 2 dual axial air mover. Okay, so you can use these on any of your water damage jobs. Also, if you do carpet cleaning jobs, you can also use them on your carpet cleaning jobs. Really, it's just a great air mover. What's unique about this air mover is how it's designed and all the different ways that you can use it. So like a lot of the other low profiles, this one is designed to blow down, right? So blowing down, and that's going to give you access to the sill plate. So if we're drying that sill plate along the wall, this is going to be a great tool for you. Generally, it's going to tell you that if we're using this alongside of a seal plate, we're going to get about 24 inches up drywall that potentially is affected. The great thing about the dual axial, not only can you do it horizontally, but we can do it vertically. And so what that does is increase the 24 inches up the drywall we're able to dry. It gives us about another 12 inches. So you really can get up to 36 inches of drying along that drywall as well. So it's great for that, very multifunctional. The other thing you're going to see is we have these little ports right here. If you cut some PVC, these are at about 14 inches, you will see that there is access on the back side of this where you can insert these PVC pipes. And now all of a sudden, we've got an air mover that's pointing directly up, right? So we can now affect airspace or potentially a low ceiling or a crawl space and get air movement directly onto those affected materials. So this construction is awesome. There are also a couple of additional ways that you can do it. So I'm going to remove these two right here. And now all of a sudden, if I want to focus my air movement up onto a drywall, up onto a angled ceiling or something like that, I'm now able to focus it that way. Now, if I want to focus that air movement down, I attach these here, and now I can focus that air movement more down. So you can see that the angles that you're able to really point your air movement on with this air mover are going to be one of the great features that you're going to utilize with it. Additionally, because this is such a compact unit, and I want you to be really aware that it's super stable. No matter which way I set this machine, we're not at risk of tipping. So that's one of the really good things about this, is it's really well balanced, so it's not going to tip. So if I place it vertically like this, this is one of those where I can get hard to reach places. Let's say I have affected materials behind a refrigerator. I can pull that refrigerator out, I can tuck this air mover right behind it, and I can get all those affected materials behind things like appliances, refrigerators, dishwashers, that type of thing. And so just the compact design of this makes it an incredibly versatile air mover. Okay, I really want to touch on setup and storage for this. This right here pulls 1.1 amps. That means you have the capability to daisy chain these air movers up to 10. You can daisy chain up to 10 of these air movers on a 15 amp circuit. That's an incredible amount of equipment that you can put on site for only 15 amps. That's great. The other thing I really want to talk about, you can really carry 2 of these in one hand. These handles are so easy. You can put 2 in one hand, 2 in another hand, right? If I turn sideways, I can still go upstairs or down a hallway with 4 pieces of equipment. Can you imagine doing that with one of the larger Axials or the Snell fans? You're just not going to be able to do that. So that's incredible. Additionally, They stack on each other really, really nicely. And so think about if you have a box truck, that back wall of the box truck up against the cab. If you set several shelves up there, you can easily stack on top of each other 20, 24, 30 of these dual axial fans. That really allows you not only to maximize the amount of equipment you have in your vehicle, but also maximize the amount of equipment you can put on a job, because number one, you can bring it to the job in your vehicle. Number two, we're not pulling a lot of amperage, right? So we can set maximum equipment with or without your power distribution box. Okay, so now I just want to give you basic specifications for this product. Basically what you're looking at, 21 inches, right, by 8 inches by 9.5 inches. So you think about building your shelves in your vehicle and how you're able to stack however many of air movers you need in that specific vehicle. Again, we talked about carrying 2 in one hand and 2 in the other hand. Another reason why we can do that is because this piece of equipment is only 15 pounds, right? So it's gonna be a piece of equipment that anybody can carry in and out of a job site, whether they're carrying 1 or they're carrying 4. You're gonna have the ability not only for ease based on the handles, but also the weight of the equipment. So we can really maximize how we can bring that equipment in and out of the house. You're getting about 1,015 CFMs, even though it's only pulling 1.1 amps per piece of equipment. So you're really getting great output for really low amperage. And you're also doing this as your code as every other air mover, WRT dry code. One other thing I want to talk to you about, Phoenix is really at the forefront of digitizing all of their equipment. So all of their equipment now, you can put these dry tag systems on it. They have their dry link, dry tag system. I have right over here the different products. They have their dry sensor, their dry tag, and then this is their relative humidity monitor right here that you're going to use. You can see that these new models right here are equipped with the place to put the dry tag so it's flush, it's not going to get damaged. You're going to be able to keep track of your inventory. You're also going to be able to remote monitor while you're not on the job. So if you are looking for a piece of equipment that's going to be super energy efficient, you get maximum equipment in your vehicle and on the job site, and you have the capability to really specify where you want your air movement to go. Big fan of the Phoenix Focus 2 dual axial air mover. If you guys want additional information, you can get a hold of Brandon Titus. He's with Phoenix. You can call him directly, 801-828-7939. Thanks.